So I was going to do a video with, talking about all the shenanigans that happened in 2020. Then I saw that Netflix beat me to it. So I figured, why not just review that? What is up, everybody? My name is Advance, and this is the inaugural episode of Advance Reviews. So, look, as I said before, I was going to do a video compiling everything that happened in 2020. Actually, there's going to be a video series. In fact, I might still do that. But, matter of fact, I'm going to say it now. I am going to still do that. But look, so Netflix did a documentary, or mockumentary really, called Death to 2020. So, oh man, like the characters, the people that they had playing the characters in this was hilarious. The cast as follows: Samuel L. Jackson, Hugh Grant, Lisa Kudrow, Kumail Nanjiani, Tracy Ullman, Samson Kayo, Leslie Jones, Diane Morgan, Kristen Milioti, and Joe Keery. So once you hear that, that cast, just Samuel L. Jackson and Leslie Jones alone is enough for you to go watch this movie. Or this mockumentary. So basically what happens is all of the actors that I just mentioned, they play experts, scientific experts, scientific experts, best-selling book artists, political analysts, reporters for the Post, so. And they talk about everything that happened, but it was really pretty much 2020 is summed up in three major subjects: the pandemic.
Put your mask back on. That's an order, Marine. I can't breathe.
For coronavirus, or COVID-19, police brutality due to racial bias.
You think you tough? So tough now.
And the election.
Well, actually, that was just footage from the movie Independence Day.
And they went in on all of these subjects. They had I'm not going to talk about too much because I want you to actually go ahead and watch the movie. And it's worth the watch. It's worth an hour to hour and a half watch for it. So they had Cuomo on there. They was making fun, they was all making fun of Trump, and they was talking about like the foolishness that's going on with the police department.
Eat my gums because they black.
Man, Samuel L. Jackson had some very hilarious things to say about that. But yeah, all in all, Death to 2020 was was very entertaining. They even had I forgot which actor that was. He was playing a fake YouTuber on there, and he was talking about how his channel just started growing when he started talking about political issues and and then reacting to like stuff that happened, like with the Beirut explosion, and it was everything. And then like Leslie Jones coming up with the titles of her books. Like I think she said one of them was like "We're all fucking idiots," and then they had a Karen on there who was basically talking about, well, I don't understand why, I don't understand what all this racial inequality is. I've never experienced any of that. And I think it's, and they was like, well, wait a minute, weren't you in a viral video earlier this year? And they showed her in the video where she was like, it was like, yeah, and then weren't you in another one? And then they showed that video. Like, she was in like 5 viral videos involving like Karens and all the different like scenarios and stuff. Then they had a Trump campaign worker on there to where she started off defending Trump, and then by the end of it, she was like, "I never said I defended Trump." And then they showed a recording of her saying that. So they was making fun of the fact that that conservatives, Republicans, and Trump supporters, they all go and they repeat the same talking points over and over and over again, and yeah, and it's hilarious. They was talking about the election fraud, and they said like it's hilarious because it's like watching your favorite episode over and over and over again. It's like the result of the longest election ever was like the American people's reward for surviving 2020, because we got to see Donald Trump lose over and over and over again, and oh man, and it was even crazier. Even after, I'm gonna touch on this for a second. So even with them going into Donald Trump losing the election, there's still conservative, Republican conservative Trump supporters that are going out there saying, we still got a shot. Donald Trump is gonna win this election. Donald Trump's gonna win this election. So it was like, keep hope, people. Keep hope alive. And I'm like, yo, it's like, look, we got, listen, everybody, there's nothing to fear. I'm not gonna acknowledge the winner of the election just yet, because there's still legal proceedings that's going on, and I myself personally witnessed election fraud, in this one isolated incident, and there's election fraud all over the place. Rudy Giuliani, we got dead people voting, and then they come back, and even though the Supreme Court is basically saying all right, fine, what's your evidence? We got evidence, Your Honor. Denied. So then finally, with all of that, the Electoral College came out and said, look, end this shit. Biden's the president. And what even made that even more hilarious is that the Republican conservative Trump supporters are still saying the election was a fraud. Oh, the Electoral College is a fraud. The Electoral College is even though the Electoral College is what gave Trump the last election. This is ridiculous. And Donald Trump is like, he's like, yeah, I'm the most popular president ever. Like, bro, you lost the popular vote 4 years ago. This is impossible. Joe Biden did not get 70 million votes. He didn't outvote. He didn't get more votes than Obama. He didn't get more votes than Hillary. Where are all of these votes coming from? They're coming from Republicans. Because think about it. How is it that we rigged the election, but we still allowed Mitch McConnell and whoever that other guy was to get in? Think about that. Those votes are coming from y'all. But anyway, I went off on a mini rant right there. So yeah, 2020, or Death to 2020, the 2020 mockumentary on Netflix is hilarious. It'll have you laughing from beginning to end. There's a lot of stuff that I really want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil the video. I don't want to spoil the movie for you. I want you to go out. I want you to watch it yourself. If you know somebody that has Netflix, and you don't have it, see if you can get that password, or maybe watch it off their phone or something, or pop up, we're still within the holiday season, pop up and say, hey, I hadn't seen it in a while, hey, y'all got Netflix? But anyway, that's gonna be it for this review. My name is Advance. You can find me on Instagram at Advance110. You can find me on Facebook, the sports and the gaming page on Facebook, at Advanced Sports Talk, at Advanced Plays. You already know this is Advanced Perception, where we have a cosmic level of thinking. Check out my merch. Link will be in the description below, because for whatever reason, if you type my name in, if you type in Advance on Teespring, it won't come up. So there'll be that. This is the latest shirt in. My motto, resolution, etc. for 2021. Goal assassin. Don't accomplish your goals, assassinate them. Cross it off that hit list, as you can see. So, like, share, subscribe on everything. I'm out.